Today I have another perfume haul for you, a Xerjoff Perfume Haul. Exactly. I'm gonna review the perfumes that I've worn over the span of a week. Some are great, some are, let's say, less the ones for me. And in case you're interested which ones I love and which ones I will pass on, then make sure you keep on watching. If you're new here, then welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda, and on this channel we talk about all things luxury fragrance. We also talk about some beauty and lifestyle content, and I'm fairly new here, so make sure you subscribe to my channel. Also put the ring bell button on so you get notified whenever I upload. I post very frequently, a few times a week. And also make sure you follow me on Instagram. I post outfit related content there, beauty, sense of the days. I really do an effort to make more stories, and I also answer a lot of your questions there, so make sure you go ahead. In case you're returning, thank you so much, I appreciate you. I just want to also thank you on this note for all of your sweet comments, all of your sweet DMs that I get. I really appreciate it. I think in general we need to not underestimate the kind words, how they have such a great impact, what great impact they can have on someone. So I really appreciate all of your kind words, and I also really try to respond to all your perfume questions in my DMs. So yes, make sure you go to my Instagram so we can talk a little bit more. And yeah, let's get right into the fragrances. So I have here some cards. By the way, this haul is not sponsored. The perfumes are not gifted. I did some brand collaborations, but they are a little bit more through, like I present you the brand. This one is really like a perfume haul where I show you perfumes I purchased, how I find them, how I feel like they're lasting, and so on and so forth. I have 3 full bottles, 1 big samples, and a beautiful sample box that you can purchase on Xerjoff Universe. I think every brand should do that because it's just really convenient, and they come in this, and I could choose some fragrances. So, well, let's start with the full bottles. I will start with the newest one, which is Lira. It's from the Casa Moratti line, and you all know I have this one that was in collaboration with Italica from the Simple Chic Life channel. Now it's just called Italica Marie's channel, and she recommended this perfume for me, and I got the hair perfume first, and then I decided to get a full bottle. So I think this is a beautiful gourmand fragrance. If you're a gourmand lover and you love everything that smells edible, especially dessert, then you will love this. This for me smells like a lemon cookie. No, for me it really smells like Madeleines. I'll add the picture again. It's like a French bakery thing, like it's a French little cake, and it tastes like lemon cookies basically. Cookies, not maybe, but like Madeleine basically. It's so delicious. I really love this. I think this for me is the perfect day scent. I love to wear this now, doing errands, even at home. I mean, you know, the summer here is not the best as we used to, but still very grateful because, you know, it could always be worse. But I just think this is a very cozy scent as well at home. I had a sample of this actually before, and I feel like sometimes the sample changes when it is in the full bottle, if that makes sense. I just feel like it's a very beautiful gourmand fragrance. I think this is also a great layering scent. I really enjoy wearing this. I think this is an all year round scent because you can wear this in summer. Although it is a very present fragrance, it is not too strong, so it's not like an overpowering gourmand, in my opinion at least. And the lasting power is okay as well. I also spray this on my clothes, and I have the herb perfume as well. And I can already tell that I use this very well, even though I don't have this since a long time. I just want to let you know that on the herb perfume, it's very misty. It's a mist, obviously, but that's just important to know. And it smells so good. I love this. So I will highly recommend this. This one and another one that I'm going to show you are actually my favorites that I've tried from the Casa Moratti line up till date. I haven't tried all of them, but definitely those two, I'll show you the second one, are my favorites for now. And by the way, get a cup of tea, get a cup of coffee. I'm still obsessed with this tea. I have to tell you what it's called because I don't know what it's called in English. I know that it's super healthy, but I just love to drink it because it makes me feel so good. Ah, it's called Fenzel. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna add the picture here. But it's very, very good. I love it. Okay, so the next one that is also from the Casa Moratti line is Gran Ballo. And can you see that I've already made a dent and I've got this like 2 weeks? Isn't that insane? I have to slow down. I mean, it's a 30 ml. This one as well is a 30 ml. I prefer to get smaller bottles. I just think that like when using it, and I can tell if I really want a big bottle, but this one is so beautiful. And I have to say that I have, you know, tried this now for a few days because I think first impressions are different, and I like to watch first impressions, but I would never buy a perfume off of someone's first impression. I tell you why. It's because you are on just like you're on the screen and on camera and you try it and you really just get like the 5-10 minutes first 10 minutes. Like for me, a fragrance really change, I mean for everyone, but for me the opinion on a fragrance really changes you know, the whole day. Like, does it last long? How are the notes developing on my skin? So in case you see me talk about a fragrance as a first impression and you enjoy it and you wanted to purchase it, maybe send me a message or wait for the full review if I do want, to make sure that, you know, really the fragrance is worth it. So this fragrance for me is worth it, and I tell you why. I haven't had any fragrance, I don't have really fragrances like this, because this is a floral gourmand. It has gardenia, it has honeysuckle, jasmine, it's caramel, vanilla and amber. And I know a lot of people compare this to Juicy Couture, but I've never smelled Juicy Couture, so I cannot say that it smells like it. They say that it's an elevated version, and in my opinion this doesn't smell like a typical designer fragrance, because yeah, I just think that there's, I mean, it's recently I've tried another designer fragrance and I just always have the same issue. I just smell the alcohol so much and there's an acidic note, and I feel like maybe it's because, I don't know, like I know a lot but I'm not all knowledgeable, so maybe you can let me know if you know. I just feel like the juice of the perfume or the perfume oil is just a better quality in certain niche fragrances, and so I really believe that this is a great quality. This lasts really, really long on my skin. And why this is different is because I don't really own a lot of floral gourmands. Like gourmand, I mean, of course there's always some florals, but you can really smell the florals. I told you normally florals don't really do well on my skin, and for me when I first sprayed this I was like, oh, I really like this, I really like this. And then when I was wearing it the first day, I wasn't that sure. I was like, I don't know, it's really noticeable. You know, when a fragrance is very noticeable and you always smell it, sometimes it's a good thing, but sometimes you're not sure whether you like it or not. And so I'm gonna just spray it again to let you know. Yeah, I really like this. I think you have to wait a few seconds to really let it set, but I can just smell. So for me, the caramel and the vanilla really come through in combination with the floral, and the combination I think is so pretty. I think this is a perfect date night scent. This is a typical scent that I think also maybe your partner would like, because sometimes a lot of woody scents, you know, your partner maybe sometimes is not a fan. So this one is a very flirty scent. I think it's a very playful scent. It's a very sultry scent. I think this is a perfect date night scent, and it also makes me super feminine. And I think this is a perfect brunch scent with your girls, because I can see myself either wearing this with my man on a date night out, on a dinner date, or even if your dinner date is at home, okay? That's where it is at the moment. Because of Corona, I prefer so much date nights at home. I just gotten used to it, so you know, I still wear a perfume obviously at home, but I also think this would be a great brunch with the girls kind of perfume. You're wearing a dress, you want to be all girly, this is perfect. So yeah, I really enjoy this. I think the prices for the Casa Moratti line are actually really good. Bear in mind I overspray this, but I really enjoy this. I really enjoy this, and I surprised myself with this one. So this is not the typical scent. In case you like all of the scents that I like and you're more the woody girl, gourmand, a little bit less of a floral girl, or heavy florals, let's say that, then maybe get a decant, because I don't know if this is a secure or blind buy. If you love florals and you love sweet perfumes, then go ahead, girl. And the next one comes in this beautiful sample from the Unico box. It's a bigger one, and it's the Italica. And I have to tell you something. I featured this in the signature scent video. I have to say that my first impression was like, it smells like almond croissant, and it's first off, it's really strong. Like, it really reminds me of marzipan. It has something from Fève Délicieuse, if you ask me, from Dior, and it's a powdery gourmand scent, and it comes off really strong. And so I give it a second try, and I actually wore it, and actually I start to enjoy it. Like, I didn't think so, because like, I love hazelnut smells, but I'm not the biggest fan of almond. I don't know why. Like, even an almond croissant, I prefer the butter croissant, if I'm being honest with you. But I kind of dig this at the moment. And I think this would be a really great signature scent because it's very specific. I have to say though, if this would exist in a hair perfume, in a hair mist, I would immediately get it, because I can imagine it's Christmas time, you're wandering around, wearing your hair open, having a nice coat on, and your hair smells like this. Yes, that's what I would go for. I just think that some perfumes are just better in your hair than they are on your body. I don't know if that makes sense to you. I just feel like this is a whip my hair kind of perfume. But you can also spray it in your hair. It would just be a very expensive hair perfume. But yeah, I think if you like almonds, if you like anything that's a little bit more of a marzipan, you love almond croissant, this kind of smells, bakery, I think this would be an amazing scent for the colder months, and you're looking for a new signature scent, that maybe Italica is for you. I also think the lasting power is okay. I have to say though that I feel Fève Délicieuse lasts longer on my skin. I haven't tried it. I don't have a full bottle of Fève Délicieuse, but I'm hesitating to get one, especially because I've heard a rumor it's discontinued, but I'm not sure if that's the truth or if that's just a rumor to make more sales. But yeah, it's a very good one, and this is why I say, like, first impressions, this kind of grows on me a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. You know, this is a tricky one. I might in future pull the trigger for it, but like now I'm on a perfume full bottle ban, so you always gonna see samples. I'm just gonna tell you this because I've purchased a lot of full bottles. And the next ones are in this box. So we have in this box Dolce Almalfi, which is also a Casa Moratti, it's also from the Casa Moratti line. Then we have Naxos, we have Erba Pura and Ouverture. So I also wanted to try Symphonium, but I didn't. So maybe I will try this one the next time, the chocolatey orange one. But I'm gonna spray it on these beautiful cards, and I have to say that this one was only 25 euros, and it comes in a bag. It came in 2 days. It's just presentation. I mean, it's amazing. The presentation is great. It's really up to the luxury. For me, if you're a brand and you call yourself a luxury brand, everything has to be in the details, okay? That's what luxury is for me. It's like going to a hotel. It can be a nice hotel, but if the service is not on point, for me, it's not luxury. So this is the experience that we get, and this is A+. So yes, let's start with the Casa Moratti fragrance, because we're just having a Casa Moratti moment. We have Italica, Gran Ballo, Lira, and Dolce Almalfi. So I don't know if you are like me, but like I always try the perfumes on my fiance as well, because I just find it super interesting how every perfume smells so different. You know, my family at the moment, everyone loves me even more because I give them so many perfumes, because there's perfumes I bought, I just don't like it. And by the way, that Contrario that you heard me talk about that was leaking, I sent that back. Okay, so this is Dolce Almalfi. Let me read the notes for you, because so I've also tried this on my skin. Okay, so I'm gonna let you know the top notes are quince. I don't know if you say quincy or quince, please educate me. Cardamom, apple, and saffron. Cloves, Tulu balsam, incense, and the base notes are, that was the middle notes, by the way. The middle notes are clove, Tolu balsam, incense, and the base notes are vanilla, tonka beans, amber, cedar, and musk. So I have to tell you, so the first few minutes I liked it. I was like, okay, that's nice. But you know what this reminds me of? And this is not in a, like, that's not to be rude. I'm just telling you my impression wearing it for a few minutes. This one reminds me, you know when you just brushed your teeth and then you have a bubble gum? You take, you take some gum. You know this, like, this is exactly the smell. This smells like bubble gum to me, like after you brushed your teeth. It's a sweet one, but it has a bitter note, and I think I know now, like looking at, I know what it reminds me of. I don't know if you were in kindergarten, like we used to take the mandarins or little oranges and we put cloves in it, and this is what it smells. I think this is the combination of the quince and the clove and the apple, because there is some fresh note. This is what I get. I also get some amber, but yeah, I mean, this is not a perfume that I would purchase the full bottle of. It's nice, but it didn't wow me over, to be honest, and it just reminds me of bubblegum. I think, yeah, I don't know, I would rate this maybe a 6 out of 10. Yeah, that's Dolce Almalfi for you. And then the next one is Naxos. And a lot of people hype this perfume up, and I have to be honest with you, there's brands that I cannot really try around here. I like now order samples, but like whenever I get to a place where I can smell them, I always try to smell, but I just don't have a Xerjoff counter here, so I didn't get to smell these, like some of these hyped up perfumes. I also never smelled Annie, can you believe it? I'm actually gonna get a sample of it because I think it could be up my alley. I'm not sure. Do you think, knowing my taste, do you think Annie would be a fragrance that I like? Let me know. So the next one is Naxos, like I told you. I'm just gonna respray it here. From what I remember, it's a very spicy fragrance, and for me it leans a little bit more masculine. And like I said, I'm gonna repeat myself in every video because maybe you're new and you don't know the videos that I did before, but I don't really believe in feminine or masculine fragrances, because I think you should wear whatever you want. But when I say something leans more masculine or feminine, this is my own personal feeling, because there's fragrances that I feel when I wear them that I feel very feminine. There's fragrances that I wear that I feel like, I don't know, it leans a little bit masculine on my skin, but that's a personal opinion. But never go based on if it says masculine or, well, are there two different ones? No, I think that's the one. Yeah. Well, are there two different Naxos? Yeah, for me this is more like a masculine leaning perfume, and I would have to try this again on my men, but I can tell you, like the top notes are lavender, bergamot, lemon, and middle notes are honey, cinnamon, cashmeran, jasmine, sambac, and the base notes are tobacco leaf, tonka bean, and vanilla. Okay, so I can definitely smell the tobacco, and I can also smell the lavender, and there's some freshness to it. It is not for me, I have to be honest. I think maybe on a man this would smell good, but not on me. Yeah, maybe this would smell good on my man, but I don't think this smells good on me. It's a tad bit too spicy for me. Like for me, the gourmand note really is missing, or the part where it's a little bit sweeter, a little bit softer. I don't think this suits me, so I would not get a full bottle of it. But I can see why a lot of people like it, because as a woody or spicy scent, or something that you want that is a little bit more powerful in the way that it makes you feel, and a little bit more unisex, and a little bit more balsamic. I don't know how to explain. Yeah, it's a tobacco. Then I can get why you like it, but it's a pass for me. So then we go to Erba Pura, and yes, I've talked about this. I had a full bottle of this. I wanted to get this again because, let me explain to you, I've made reviews about Erba Pura and Kirke being one of my favorites, Erba Pura as well. And you know, when I have Erba Pura and I finish the bottle, I was like, okay, now I have to get Kirke. And I tried both together, and I had a video done, and I said that I, for some reason, prefer Kirke. And this time I got the sample and I smelled them again because I use my Kirke a lot. I think it's a really, yeah, I really enjoy it. And actually I felt like I need the Erba Pura again. And I just feel like, to me, Kirke smells a little bit more sweeter. I really smell the pear. And I just feel like the fact that it's sweeter, it makes it a little bit more rounder on my skin. And I really enjoy this. And I love it, especially in the summertime. But when I smelled again Erba Pura, I just felt like it's a tiny bit more elegant. And I'm gonna smell it again, and I also, I'm not wearing it on my arm. And I also feel like it's quite long lasting. Oh. Yeah, it's very beautiful. I just love this kind of scent. Yeah, for me, this just smells a little bit more fresh. I just feel like when you smell it, because honestly the Kirke and the Erba Pura are very similar. Like, I wouldn't think so, but when you have them together, I just feel like they smell really, really similar. But I just feel like this, on the Erba Pura, I just smell the citrusy notes a little bit better, and I think that's what makes it a little bit more elegant, or a little bit more classy. I don't know why. But the top notes are Sicilian orange, Calabrian bergamot, Sicilian lemon, and the middle notes are fruits. And the base notes are ripe musk, Madagascar vanilla, and amber. And this one is really, really beautiful. I really enjoy this. And actually, I feel like so feminine when I wear this. I think this is a perfect summer fragrance. And oh my god, don't get me started with the vanilla body lotion. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. So if you love fruity perfumes and you're looking for something like soft, a little bit more elegant, still with a musky touch to it, then this one is your go-to. Right off the bat, at the moment, I would say I would get Erba Pura over Kirke, but then I have times where I get a Kirke over Erba Pura. The lasting power is good as well on clothes. I can tell you, on clothes, this perfume smells so good. Also the Kirke, they both smell so good on clothes. So I really enjoy this. This is a sweet perfume for me, a fruity sweet perfume with a musky touch. And I really enjoy this. Then the last one that we have for today is Ouverture, which is as well from Xerjoff, logically. And this is another hyped up perfume. And so, let me tell you. Okay, so if you like Casa Moratti, then Casa Moratti Bouquet Ideal, then you will enjoy this one. I have to tell you, with Casa Moratti Bouquet Ideal, I loved this fragrance. I don't have it anymore in my collection. I really enjoyed this because like you get a lot of compliments when you wear it. It's a very woody scent. But lately I had another sample and I was contemplating whether I get another bottle of it. And you know, sometimes when you like your pH, I just feel like sometimes you change your mind. I'm not changing my mind about the Bouquet Ideal perfume because I still think it's a very beautiful perfume, but I do think that the Bouquet Ideal sometimes has a little bit more of an incense kind of smell, So you have to really love woody scents. But I'm gonna tell you what this scent is. So Ouverture for me smells woody, but still has a sweet note to it, and I am sure either it's in the middle note or it's in the top note. Yeah, I think so at least. Yes. So the top notes are fig leaf, orange, and magnolia, and the middle notes are Indian jasmine, cinnamon, Bulgarian rose, and ylang ylang. Sandalwood the base notes are sandalwood, cashmere wood, vanilla, incense, and amber. Yes, so for me the incense really is coming through, and I smell a bit of the cinnamon, but I would pass on Ouverture. I know it's very hyped up, but even on my skin it's good, but it's not very long lasting. And let me check a bouquet ideal. Top notes are cinnamon, nutmeg, and middle notes are guaiac wood, sandalwood, Virginia, cedar, papyrus, and then base notes are vanilla, coumarin, tobacco blossom, French labdanum, and musk. So it's funny because with the bouquet ideal, I sometimes feel like it leans a bit incense, you know. I don't know, there's something very balsamic about it, woody, spicy, but I cannot say what it is, but it's very nice. It's very nice. This one, it's good, but it's just not my favorite. I wouldn't purchase it. I think this is better for a more mature woman. There's no rules. That's just my impression. Not my feeling. Yeah, that's it. So if I would have to purchase, if I had to choose, like from all the ones that I tried that I don't have a full bottle of, that I had to get, then I would definitely get again Erba Pura and Italica, with preference for Erba Pura. I like Italica, but I would prefer it as a body lotion or as a hair perfume, to be completely transparent with you. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. What is your favorite Xerjoff fragrance, in case you own Xerjoff fragrances or you had the chance to try them? I have to say, at the moment it is Lira Grand Barrow and Erba Pura. And the bottles are so beautiful. I am obsessed. The bottles are so cute. Even though my perfumes are hidden in a cabinet because, you know, lights and stuff, I still like having beautiful bottles and I really enjoy them. I think they're really, really pretty. But yeah, 30 ml. Did you see that? You don't see it here, but yeah. Lemon cookies. Oh my god, this smells so much like Madeleine's. Yeah. I don't find the body lotion of this anymore. I need to get it. And so yeah, what are some fragrances that you think I would love, and what are some videos that you think or that you would want me to do? Make sure you put the comment below. I would love to know. And thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.